So in the beginning days of this channel, I made a video about upcoming rappers that I thought had the highest potential to blow up. And today I wanted to see if I was right or wrong, because I feel like I was in my Infinity War Doctor Strange game back then. I was in my Yoda game, I was in my Meta Web game. Okay, not really the best comparison, but you get the idea though. So the video dropped in January of 2024, which means it has already been 2 whole years since the making of that video. And even I haven't still blown up yet, which really sucks. Please subscribe guys. So I'm gonna be judging based on if these guys have had a hit or a couple of hits in the past 2 years. And I'm also going to be looking at their monthly listeners, with the highest number being over 100,000 monthly listeners and the lowest being at least 50,000 plus monthly listeners, because having at least 50,000 people listening to your music means you at least have some type of motion. And if you're still below that age, keep it up my G, you'll make it out one day. And to be clear again about the rules, I'm only judging based on the past 2 years, okay? Anyway, let's get into the video.
Run it up, run it up, run it up. I get a bag and I fuck it up. Yo, sum it up, sum it up.
So I first discovered Horid the Messiah's music through his IV tapes too, which is actually a dope project. You should check it out by the way. And some of my favorite songs from that project are Smokey Robinson, Big Stepper, and Road to the Riches. But sadly for my boy here, it seems like he's still on the road because he hasn't really made it to the riches yet, because he's only at 4,000 monthly listeners as of March 2026, and I don't really think he has had any hit in the past 2 years. So as for Horid the Messiah, it really hurts to say because he's really a talented guy, but I was wrong.
Yeah, I don't blew but for tape, but now they mad about that. They know they can never do it, ain't got no shame.
Now, this is really a tough one because Scumie has been having quite some motion recently, with her recent project performing quite well, and she has had 1 or 2 songs that have reached over 100,000 streams if I'm not wrong. But for the sake of the rules of this video, I'm gonna have to say I was also wrong yet again about her, because she's still currently at only 13.9k monthly listeners and she hasn't really had a hit, but I think she's gonna be one of the top SA female rappers soon enough. 2 wrongs in a row now. Now instead of feeling like Doctor Strange, I just feel a bit strange now. Now for this one, I'm proud to say I was fucking right, because my guy is in a group of 10 of some of the most talented South African artists right now, and he's the 3rd most popular member of that group, right behind La Cabra with 150k monthly listeners and Lo-Fi with 124k monthly listeners. As for Blue Pappi, he's sitting at 103k monthly listeners right now. As for his, we all know Took Me For a Night was a goddamn banger and it's sitting at almost 1 million streams. And for this one, I'm really proud that I didn't take my boy for a night, because I was fucking right.
Nothing new. Had to check down on my seat for that Glock and I hop out of shoe. I hop out of cool.
Now this is one of the guys that was popping during the SA SoundCloud era, and I put him in here because I only discovered his music around the time I made that video with the song Cash, which goes crazy as fuck by the way. And when it comes to him, well, he hasn't really had a big hit yet, but his last album was pretty fire though. You guys should give it a listen if you have the chance. And sadly, he's currently at only 29k monthly listeners, which means I was also wrong. But I have to say though, I've really seen some growth in his numbers.
Well, I went and fucked on a 10, she went and fucked on a friend.
Now for this one, if I'm being honest, Young Soldier was already having a lot of motion at that time, and this nigga has blown the fuck up in the past 2 years. Like, this nigga has put out a bunch of hits since then. I'm talking Ace Chief, The Remix, Soldier Man, Captain, and a bunch of others. As for monthly listeners, he's currently sitting at over 140k monthly listeners, and again, I was right. Now I'm feeling like Supreme Strange right now. Now kashcpt is a difficult case because I feel like he's a super talented guy and a lot of people notice him, but he just doesn't really seem to get there. The only thing I can say is stop sleeping on Cash, man. Cape Town Radio 2.0 is one of the best projects to ever come out of South Africa. He's currently sitting at over 20k monthly listeners right now, and I don't think he has really had any hit in the past 2 years. So again, I was wrong.
We played so many times and it was painful. He's what it is, so don't you tell me what you are.
Now Priddy Prince is more like YNWB slime, but just without YNW mailing, because my guy had quite some motion before hitting puberty. But unlike YNWB slime, my guy didn't really get forgotten, and I think he's managed to grow quite a fan base for himself, and I think he's doing pretty good for himself. He's currently sitting at 90k monthly listeners right now, and I think he has had quite some hits, with one of them being Living Life with Kenny Living Large from Nigeria. And for this one, I'll say I was fucking right. And this will be the end of the video. Please make sure to subscribe and comment which of these guys is your favorite, and maybe if this video gets 500 views I'll make a part 2 or something. But anyways, peace. Please subscribe.